Good morning. Welcome to Wildflower Garden Tarot. Today I'm going to do something I haven't really done before. Is based on the Gypsy 3-card spread. And the Gypsy 3-card spread, remember, is based on the Lover's card. So it's the energy of spirit at the top, the energy of masculine on the right, and the energy of feminine on the left. So we've done the energy of the masculine, we've done the energy of the feminine. Today I'm going to do the energy of spirit for your situation. And I have been praying about this, manifesting this into the cards more specifically because I'm addressing it to those who are drawn to my channel. So I've done like the Gypsy Shuffle. I've already done these cards. And so what I'm going to do is, this is the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Beautiful, from Hay House. Okay. That doesn't mean that this is just for women, right? It's general advice coming from goddesses. So, Spirit, if you could bless us with some guidance and a message. Oh, okay. Let me just see. If there's anything else. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I figured that was it. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card before. Pavarti, devotion, is what Spirit has given us for today. For this reading that is to communicate the will of Spirit. It's very pretty. Let me just see. Okay, this is number 42. So I'll just read this to you because I have not memorized these. True commitment comes from wholehearted living in body, mind, and spirit. When the Hindu goddess Parvati rises up to greet you, she is acknowledging you for your sincere devotion to personal growth. Interesting. With the world in so much turmoil, right? It's not easy to devote yourself to higher knowledge and a stronger faith. But if you are to serve others by being a bearer of love, compassion, and light, you must recommit yourself every day to your unwavering devotion, as Parvati was to Shiva and her goal of bringing peace to the world. She asks that you find silence in daily meditation to contemplate your devotion, as well as your commitment to all life and to making this world a better place. In there, Spirit just said, you need to quit thinking just about yourself and your problems. By serving others, it will distract you from what's going on, and it will help you to see things in a different way. So she has come to help you, offer her help, because blind faith in others is not serving you, and devotion to something undeserving may be showing up in your life. Ask yourself why you are so committed to someone or something you know deep down will fail you. Are you afraid of seeing things as they are? Yeah, it's interesting because Spirit was just saying, again, attention to, or attachment to outcome, and this has been an ongoing theme. Are you willing to let go and allow the higher force to guide you to the right people, places, and things that are in your highest good? Can you remember when the devotion to this ultimate spiritual partnership was reciprocated? Consider what happens when you place your attention only on money, status, ambition, power. The world becomes narrow and you lose connection to a higher existence and your greater good. Okay? Interesting. So, I'm going to do a quick yes or no for you. I'm using the Tarot Grand Deluxe. Like I said, I've shuffled these already for you. I'm just going to give them another quick one of these. does Spirit have to tell us? Spirit, what have you got to tell us? Okay, if you've got a yes or no, think about it now. I mean, and obviously, right, because this is a really general collective reading, take this how it resonates. So that's a no. It comes out as King of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Interesting that we got this, like, let go of people who are not serving you. Like, why are you giving all your devotion and love and attention to somebody that it's literally being wasted on? If you had just asked, does this person that I'm wasting my time on, is he going to leave his wife? Is she going to leave her husband? Are they going to sacrifice everything and come to me? The answer is no. And that's a solid no. That is the Knight of Swords. Upright, the Knight of Swords is coming in fast. Reverse, Spirit just said retreat. Retreating. Because the masculine energy of this is a reversed Six of Swords. So yeah, that relationship, that situation is not moving forward. And it is not the will of Spirit for you to be together. That's pretty harsh. But, I mean, what we've been saying for all of you is that you need to let go, you need to let go, you need to let go to your attachment of outcome. And really rest and listen to Spirit, because you might be mad that the answer is no. But that's because it's not in your best good. This person that you're attached to is a loser and sucking you dry. And that is very much, I've been there, sister and brother. I've been there. I have been there. And let me tell you to let go of this attachment to outcome and let Spirit have reign in your life, because I have had not one but two relationships that I know I begged God to keep them with me. And let me tell you, it wasn't that long before I was begging God to take back those prayers and to please release me. Begging. You know, and now it's put me in a place where I don't want anybody in my life, because I'm so scared, right, of getting stuck. Because when you're in those relationships, I'm telling you, you can't see your way out. You can't see that there's anything better for you. But we're telling you, and Spirit's telling you over and over and over, there is great things waiting for you. But you need to release this. You need to devote yourself to yourself. You need to devote yourself to a communion with Spirit. Because remember, this is a reading on the energy of Spirit. And you need to quit devoting yourself to people and things that will never serve you in any way. We are not meant to sacrifice ourselves to other people. We're not. Outside of if you have been blessed with a child, you know, that has special needs. And, you know, you might think, oh, that's weird that blessed. But if you're blessed with a child with special needs, your life changes in so many ways. And there's many times that that's so hard and you don't think that that's a blessing. But your world is so different than other people's worlds. And I think that when you have a child with special needs, that elevates you to a whole other level. So I don't know, Spirit just had that kind of come up, but Maybe some of you have a child with special needs. Maybe some of you, God forbid, have put that child with special needs on the back burner to devote your attention to somebody that is empty. You keep pouring water into a pail with a hole in it. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Arthur, dear Arthur. There's a hole in the... Oh, isn't that interesting that came up? That old song. Depending where you live, maybe you've never heard it. But there's this old song. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Arthur, dear Arthur. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Arthur, a hole. Well, fix it, then Mary, then Mary, then Mary. Then fix it, dear Mary. Fix it, dear Mary. Thing is, it's his bucket. He needs to fix the hole in his bucket, because then Mary keeps pouring herself into that bucket and it just falls on the ground. And these people, if you're in this situation, you know that that's true. You know that the more you pour yourself into that person, that it just comes to nothing. And then they demand, and then the hole gets bigger and you have to pour more until everything else. Like, this is really hitting for some of you, because you have been pouring into an empty pail. Wow, wow. Okay, Spirit, what's going on for those of us that are listening? I think I got an idea. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? What have you got to tell us? I'm using reverse cards now. Did you see that one pop out? Reversed. Yeah. What's going on? Queen of Swords reversed. Unprotected. Too much in the feminine energy. Too much giving. We need to give and receive in equal measure. Everything on earth needs to be ebb and flow. Give and receive. These things need to be in order, or else there's imbalance. Don't be surprised if we get some of the cards that talk about balance and justice. Let's see if there's a special message for her. Yeah. Spirit just said to you, you're deceiving yourself. You're fooling yourself. You put that smile on to show everybody everything's fine. It's just fine. But even in here, that smile seems a little forced. But this is not you. This is you. Things are not fine in my world. Okay. Keep in mind, this is not to say that this is for women or this is for men. And take this how it resonates. Please. Oofda. I'm not going to take those. There's just too many. If they're meant to come out, they will. Okay? I mean, I think that they probably, at least some of those will probably come out. Okay. Can we expound on this, Spirit? On this reverse Queen of Swords? What message do we have for what's going on for these people right now? This might be a stern message. Just want to tell you. What needs to happen? What needs to happen here? I'm not sure that's the right question. Oh, there. Not strong. It came out reverse. It kind of came out on the side like that. You need to get yourself strong. Because you're weak right now. The winds of change. Spirit just said the winds of change. Smell like freedom. Okay? Okay, Spirit. What else? What have we got coming up for us? What's your will for us? What's your will for us, Spirit? What's your will for those of us in this situation? Oh. Okay, Spirit, I can't take these big cards, so take the bottom. Yeah, okay. So, like, what's your will for us? Our will for us is to open up those gates and walk through. Spirit just said they've never even been locked. You just need to push them to walk through. It's really interesting. Yeah, Spirit's like, those gates aren't rusty. It's as if they've been oiled. They look like they're hard to push, but just one finger, they push open. And you walk through. To be in the light of Spirit. I mean, isn't that beautiful? See, I got goosebumps. I guess you can't see from there, but... Okay. What's waiting for us over there, Spirit? What's waiting? What's waiting there? Ooh. Oh. And the coins. We got lion energy in this one. Bear energy in this one. In, like, we're in Canada, and we're very involved with First Nations culture. The bear spirit is a guide. It's to help you to be strong. This is telling me that there's somebody coming in, or somebody who's a support, who has this strength and wisdom. Bears are wise. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I read that wrong. This is still you. So what you need to do is to push through this gate, and then to, you know, to get strong, like to embrace that spirit of a bear, to be tenacious and dedicated to the pursuit of your new goals. Once you go through that gate, you can become fierce. You can learn from the experience of what happens when you let your guard down and when you let yourself become weak. This makes you fierce, and that you won't back down. Reminds me of the Tom Petty song. No, I won't back down. Won't get pushed around. Oh, you can stand me up at the gates of hell, and I won't back down. The gates of hell are right there. You're in hell now. You just need to push them a little bit with one finger, and you're free. And then you won't back down. You won't back down. Ooh, this is a strong message from Spirit today. Okay, and then what, Spirit? I mean, that's where I'm at. Like, they're telling me a story, and it's like, and then what? There we go. Temperance. You know, and then you need to find this balance between being too giving and not giving enough. Between being too, like, pushover and not pushover enough. You know, like, because this is an extremely obstinate, fuck off, don't fuck with me card. And that's good when you first like are getting used to this, but then eventually you need to temper that. You need to find that balance. Again, by spending time in connection with Spirit and leveling up and finding your way. Okay. And then what? And then what, Spirit? Like, I'm just handing the reins over to Spirit completely here. Okay? Then what, Spirit? Oh, really? Okay. Let's see here. No, they're not here. Okay. He said to get the Romance Tarot. I was like, okay, well, we can make do with this, he said. And then what? I think you might have somebody in your life who is helping, who will help you get out of this, or has been telling you, just leave, and you wouldn't. Hermit, reverse Hermit on the back. You're leaving. Right? So you're coming out of your shell. So 4 wands on the bottom. I won't take it yet. Just keep in mind we had a 4 wands on the bottom. I'm not sure. And then what? As I was saying, you might have a knight helping you. A knight in white armor. Somebody who's always been there encouraging you to leave. Might be a lifelong friend. Can we get some... Okay. No, okay, Spirit's like, no, just keep going with... Okay, and then what, Spirit? And then what? What message do you have for us to encourage us to get out of this yuckiness? Or to encourage them? I got a long time ago. And then what? Oh, okay. Is there a person coming in? Yes. So I said, is there a person coming in? Out pops a reverse 9 of Wands. Healed person. Look at the gates there again. Oh, Spirit just said you're going to attract... no, this has come up in other readings. You're going to attract some... You're going to be with somebody. It might be somebody who's in a friend position with you now, but there is kind of a thing between you. But because you've both been through some stuff, you haven't gone there. He might be waiting for you. He has been through his own hell. He has escaped his own... He has pushed his own gates open. He's done this before you. He's released his own demons. He's dealt with his own demons. Which is good news for you. Because you're not looking for a fixer-upper. You're looking for somebody who's like ready to match you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, tell us about this guy. Spirit. Or this... okay, about this other person, because this is neither masculine or feminine energy that I'm getting here. Okay, tell us about this other person. Because we know that knights are often women in the real world. I'm not going to tell those, they just slid out. You know, sometimes I feel bad putting cards back if I'm not sure. But if I'm not sure, I'm not sure. If they're meant to come out, they do. Tell us more about this person, Spirit. Tell us more about their person, Spirit. Don't be stubborn. Isn't that weird? Tell us more about this person. Oh, they just said that's not the right question. Okay. Alright, Spirit. And then what? Right? Things are different when you're dealing with spirit. And then what? Interesting. And then death. And then you both, Spirit's just like, and then you both need to learn that you need to let that old shit go before you can embrace the future. See how he's wearing a mask? He's like, you come together, but you're wearing masks. You're both self-protective. If you're going to make it work, you need to bring together the best of both worlds. See how each of these ravens has a different talisman? You need to bring together that energy. But you have to, you can only make that work if you feel like you're comfortable enough. You need to take those masks off. Okay? And then what? You need to take those masks off. Wow. Yeah, well, okay. Beautiful. This deck, I gotta say, it's like just so lovely. But then what? We got the Six of Wands. So this is both of you, or people are watching you. Spirit just said people are watching you. Because they've watched your towers crumble. In the tarot deck, these towers crumble so that because their foundations were weak, and so they tumble so that you can rebuild. And you can regain this Queen of Wands energy. Look at, she's upright. Check that out. She'll make wishes come true. She's sassy, confident, intuitive, artistic. But more than anything, confident in who she is. Once you do that, your choices open up for you. It's all rainbows and lollipops. I often mistake that card for Ten of Cups. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. So there could be a potential union. But you both need to go through some stuff yet. I'm not thinking that that's in the near future. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's in the near future. The Spirit's just telling me, like, you know what, for now, I just got this really nice breath of fresh air. To be released, from this kind of awful situation, you have both escaped from the gates of hell. It might be, that you might have found a friend that helps you. It might be that you found a friend from the opposite sex that helps you. I see that there's likely romance in the future. But for now, it's just so comfortable to be with somebody of the opposite sex, of the opposite, for the feminine, to be with a masculine who isn't dangerous to her, who doesn't suck the life out of her, who is giving to her. And that she can just relax around and become her best person. And for the masculine, that's why this is neither a masculine reading or a feminine reading. It's a spirit reading. For the masculine, it is just so amazing and so wonderful to be with a feminine person who he isn't battling, who he isn't constantly trying to please, who isn't tricking him, that he can just relax and be his best self, become his best self in the presence of this feminine. That might lead to more. But for now, I think that you're just so comfortable in this beautiful relationship where you have each other's best interests at heart, and that there's complete and total freedom. So that's the message from Spirit for now. Basically, get your shit together. Let go of your like at the beginning of this reading, we have you praying for the horrible relationship that you're in to work. And Spirit says, no. That's not happening. That's not happening. I just want to remind you of what it says here. Yeah, the goddess Parvati now comes to offer her help because blind faith in others isn't serving you. And devotion to someone or something undeserving is showing up in your life. Ask yourself why you're so committed to someone or something that you know will fail you. Are you afraid of seeing things as they are? If you are, you need to let go and allow Spirit to guide you to the right people, places, and things that are in your highest good. Okay? You need to push those gates open. They're not even locked, honey. There's not even a lock on there. Look at the light. Let your friend help you. He's been through, or this other person has been through some stuff. It's a lot easier to put your faith in and relate to somebody that knows what it's like. Knows the judgment of other people. See, there's another door falling down. Gates crashing down. So you've held yourself in your own prison. And so is this other person. But it's time for those gates to come crashing down. Tom Petty won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Have an excellent day. See you. Bye.